Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Days. Today we're going to be using our basil for making pesto. You can use it in a lot of things, and we're going to show you a couple of ways to use it and how we make pesto. I'm going to be picking the biggest of my leaves and taking them in. We're going to get started making pesto. Okay guys, here's our basket full of basil, and I'm talking huge basket full of basil. We're going to be doing several projects with it. Okay, we're going to be adding our basil leaves into the food processor. And I'm going to be processing them along with garlic and the onion. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Just enough to give it a little bit of flavor, like 3 tablespoons. And we're going to add the other ingredients in a few minutes, the salt and pepper and stuff. Some of it calls for mixing it ahead of time, some doesn't. But I'm going to see if I can get all my leaves in this, and I didn't want to just overdo. We're going to add pepper and to taste, salt again to taste. According to how you would any other dish, you just kind of add some to it. And I'm going to be adding 3 blend cheeses, the Parmesan Romano and Asiago cheese, but I'm going to do that after the fact because Danny wants to eat some and he doesn't need the cheese. He can have everything else. So everything is in there except for our olive oil, and it calls for 1/4 to 1/2 cup. So I'm going to just pour it slowly and add a little bit at a time as it blends. This is what it's looking like, guys. Doesn't that look great? I'm going to put Danny some aside so that he has a little bit, and then I'm going to add my cheese mixture to the rest, and we're going to make a little, I don't know, maybe a baguette or a roll. We're going to add some cheese and a tomato and stuff that like salsa. I'm thinking my salsa, Deep South way, okay? And a little bit of probably mozzarella cheese on a baguette or a small piece of bread, and we're going to make it, toast it just a minute to see how it tastes. Okay, I've added some cheese. It's a 3 cheese blend. Just mixing it in there. And I took Danny out a big spoonful, because he can't have this cheese, but okay guys, that's going to be pretty good on stuff. I'm going to freeze some in little containers, and we're going to have some all summer long. I still have fresh basil still on the plants. These little trays are put out by Pampered Chef. They're herb trays. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill each one of these little things here, and it's kind of like a ice cube if you want. I'm going to fill them full of the pesto, and then I'm going to freeze it. And they have these lids that fit on it to keep stuff out. And once they're frozen, I will dump them out. They're cushiony. You can mash it. It's like silicone. And they'll come out real easily. And I'll put them in a Ziploc bag. That way I'll have some pesto as long as it lasts. And you just kind of fill it in. And that way, if I'm the only one eating it, I don't need a lot. And I can take out single serving helpings, and that much would last for a little while on stuff. Okay, ready for the freezer. That just fits on there. Okay, Danny's plate has corn noodles, which are gluten-free, some ground beef, a little bit of our salsa, and some pesto. He's going to tell me what it tastes like.
It's really pretty good. Between the basil and the salsa and everything mixed together, it's almost like a slight vinegary taste to it a little bit, but it's I'm sure it's the basil that I'm getting such a strong taste from, but it actually makes it pretty good. I think it's a good thing.
I'm going to be trying like a mini pizza. It is a Hawaiian bun that's been toasted. I added some of our homemade salsa and then a little bit of pesto on top, and topping it off with mozzarella cheese. We're going to put it in the oven for just a couple of minutes to melt the cheese. Okay, we have our Hawaiian bread with our salsa, pesto, and mozzarella cheese. Guys, it's like a mini pizza. It's awesome. Great combination. That is really good. Pesto turned out great. I'm going to use it on tomatoes when I put them in the dehydrator this summer. So this is some good eating. Jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese and cheddar and cumin and butter peas. Thank you guys.